guys, welcome to a sales Saturday here at the Nashville State Post. Frank Ray here, of course. I'm with Casey O'Toole, and I wanted to get him on a sales Saturday because we wanted to talk a little bit about LinkedIn. Just so you guys know, my experience with LinkedIn in the past has kind of been like the redheaded stepchild of the social sites for me. It never really panned out for me personally as far as getting any business out of it per se. And I didn't really, but in all fairness, Casey, I didn't work it all that hard, you know what I mean? But I had an account, and I had a couple hundred, I think I had under 1,000 connections before I connected with you and with your new product here. But then, after we got connected, just so you guys know, Casey came to us and said, check this out. I made this thing. It's really cool. And it works really great. And we're like, well, I was like, let me see. I want to try it first, right? And so I did. And so I've been connected to it a few months, right, Casey? 3-4 months, something like that. 4 months maybe?
Yeah, about that.
Something like that. And I had less than 1,000 connections. And it's not, bear with us here, it's not just going to be about getting a bunch of connections. It's going to be about actually engaging with them and getting business out of them. That's the goal if we can do it, right? And with LinkedIn, with what Casey's put together here, it actually does work. So can you bring up my profile real quick so we can see kind of what's going on? So this is me. And remember, I had under 1,000 connections before I got started with Casey, and now where am I at today? I'm like, almost 8,000. So, it's quite a significant increase in my connections. But what's more than that, guys, just so you know, is that it's not that I just have these connections. I've actually engaged with these connections quite a lot because of, what Casey's put together here. And that's where the money is in anything, is in engagement, right? So, hi, how's it going? That's where we can actually start to convert things. And the product is really cool because it not only goes out and gets you can let the product know, I want these type of people, right, in this particular area. And it goes out and finds them and engages with them, and then they wind up engaging with you. So describe it a little bit, Casey, so you do a better little description than me. We'll try to keep this short for you guys, just a few more minutes here, but then maybe you could show us even some example of how it's actually working for somebody else besides me. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, first of all, thanks for having me on today, Frank. I really appreciate it. And you're 100% correct. I mean, LinkedIn is one of those redheaded stepchildren who no one ever thinks about. They say, I put my profile online and then nothing ever happens, and I don't ever think, therefore there's no business that comes out of it. So, and that's what got us kind of intrigued by it. Like, the way that my mind works is I'm always trying to look in the other direction. So where is no one getting business currently, and where should I be trying to get business? And so what we created is we have the ability to manage your LinkedIn profile for you. And then we can start connecting you with a ton of people that we can target ourselves that are highly fluent, highly lucrative leads, and then we can start conversations for you. So, we actually know how to leverage LinkedIn to help you generate more business. One thing we like to say is we think that LinkedIn today is where Facebook was 4 or 5 years ago, where, if you got into Facebook lead ads 5 years ago, you were getting the cream of the crop leads. Now, if you do lead ads on Facebook, you're getting a lead, and that same lead is being called by 20 other lenders or 20 other realtors. And so it just gets, onslaughted by all these people. But it is a very virgin territory. And if you leverage it now, you're going to have the cream of the crop.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a peek. Here's the thing that I want to let you guys know too, is like the way this thing works is you connect with Casey, and then they have a conversation with you, and then they figure out, okay, who you're trying to find here, what's the perfect kind of profile of the person. They set that all up, and then they work with you on like what your initial little, I'll call it a script, your initial inquiry with them would say, or your initial engagement with them, what that would be. And so the system goes out and it finds that person, tries to connect with them. And if they connect, then it sends like an engagement message to them in hopes that they engage back. And if they engage back, then basically the process has been started at that point. Now you're having an actual conversation with somebody about something. So if we can we go into, we've got an example here. Is this going to be the example of the originator that we were experimenting with?
Yeah, let me show you Candy's account. So this is Candy. She's a lender who I think she uses a Pre-App 1003, which is another one of your another outstanding product, and it's actually a product that works really well within our system.
Correct.
So basically what we've done for her is we've gone out and searched for highly qualified, highly affluent individuals who may be interested in potentially refinancing or buying a house. So they might be needing a mortgage. So what we start doing there, and so I just want to show you Sales Navigator. This is a LinkedIn premium account that we require all of our users to have.
Okay.
And basically what this allows us to do is we can search for people who live in a certain geographic region, who have, say, more than 10 years of work experience, who may have 10 years of experience in the same position, who have the title of CEO, founder, partner, owner, director, senior, all the more affluent titles.
Okay.
What we then do is we just then do a search and we put you in touch with those people and we start conversations for you. So here's just an example of one that we did for Candy, where, we just started off with, hey, Edwin, nice to meet you. Notice we had a few mutual connections here on LinkedIn. Looking forward to networking with you here on LinkedIn. Then he connects and we send him another message saying, thanks for connecting. I'm a local mortgage lender here in town. I wanted to introduce myself. I have lots of experience in the industry and consider myself to be a lending counselor. If you're interested, I'd be happy to offer you a free mortgage consultation, or even easier, if you're interested in getting pre-qualified in a matter of minutes, you can do so on the link here, which is the Pre-App 1003 account.
Pre-App 1003 link, right?
Yep. And then I look forward to chatting with you. And we start these organic, authentic conversations. So you get a lot of organic, authentic responses as well. So this guy goes, not quite ready yet. Actually, we'll be interested within a year and I'll reach out at that time for sure.
Yeah, but now she can stay in touch with that guy like every 30 days. He goes, hey, just checking in, man, seeing how you're doing, whatever.
Yep, 100%. And then, this one, no needs but present, but that could change in the next 6 months. I'll keep you in mind. So you stay in front of these people and then you make sales. This gal here wanted to meet up. What was it? So, how's Wednesday, March 13th, 11:30? So you just have these conversations and you set appointments.
Yeah.
So it's really organic and it really works really well.
It really does. So, I can tell you that it does. I'm definitely a fan of it because it's worked really well for me personally. And I can see here, and just so you know, this originator Candy, she's like really new to the business too. So she's newer, and this is helping her connect with these high level people and actually engaging with them about what she does, and they're engaging back with her. Which, at the end of the day, that's all we can really ask for. At some point, if she stays in touch with them, something's going to happen. Something good's going to happen from that. So, yeah. Anyway.
And also it's just really good for your branding in general, right? So, if you notice here on your account, Frank, you've had over 1,500 views of your profile in the past month.
Right.
Because people are looking at your profile, they're seeing your resume, seeing what you do, how experienced you are.
I used to never get that, but now I do because of what you're doing. Yeah, because of what's going on.
Yeah. And then finally, another really cool part is everyone that you're friends with on LinkedIn, you have access to their contact information as well. So you can see that their email, their phone number if they provide it. So it's a really good way of staying in touch. If you wanted to take the conversation off of LinkedIn and onto email, you could do that as well.
Yeah, because real quickly, and I know we got to get out of here. We don't want to go too long, but that's the other thing that's really cool about it, guys, is from your portal where you have all these people in, you can actually download an Excel file of all of these contacts that you now get connected to that has all of their contact. You're for sure going to get their email. A lot of people, you get their phone number as well. So now you can take that CSV file and you can move it elsewhere and do prospecting and marketing from another platform. So that's turned out to be really cool. I've been using that, by the way. There's been a few mortgage CEOs that have gotten a call from me on their mobile phone going like, how in the heck did you get this number?
Well, it's out there, and some people, they send out newsletters, flyers. Some people even upload them into a custom audience on Facebook and retarget them on Facebook.
Over there. Yep, retarget them on Facebook. There's just a lot of things you can do with it. It's really, really cool. So I'm not going to go on any longer. If you guys are interested in learning more, I'm just going to leave it at that. If you want to learn more, you want to get a demo for yourself where you can really engage with Casey and his team over there and see if this is right for you. I'll put a link down below. There's going to be a thing that says click here for a MyLink demo, right? You can click on that and it'll bring you to a landing page where you can, start to engage with Casey and his team. But I tell you, it's really cool. It brought LinkedIn to life for me. It made LinkedIn something valuable for me. And Obviously, it looks like it's making it valuable for Candy, and so I'm sure it'll make it really valuable for you as well. Also, Pre-App 1003 comes with it. If you're a mortgage guy, just so you know, and if you already got Pre-App 1003, then you've already got it and you're already kind of plugged in. So I would just let you know that as well. But just click the link down below and you can get a demo from there. Does that sound fair, Casey?
That sounds fantastic.
All right, well, cool. We'll get out of here. Thanks for joining us this Saturday, and we'll see you on the National Real Estate Post on Monday. You guys have a good one. Thanks, Casey.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.